Hello children, in the last video I had shown you all we had seen little bit about shapes. So today we'll still go ahead of the same geometry. We'll see the next chapter. Let's handle geometric shapes. Now can you see these can you see these objects out over here? Can you see all these objects out over here, all these objects? Now what we'll do is we'll try to segregate objects with similar shapes. Okay, now this is a conical shape. You can see these on roads to divide or where some work is going on. They put these conical identifiers. So we will first segregate. So now this is a cone. So what we'll do, we'll bring all the conical shapes together. So we'll just try to segregate all the shapes so in one line. So this is a similar shape. Now this is a matchbox. Along with the matchbox, what is coming together? This mithai box and this toothpaste box. Okay, now you can see this. This is a water bottle, and a similar shape you have a dabba out over here. Okay, and here this is a similar shape pipe out over here, and these are two balls. So now we have segregated as per the shapes, and we will go one shape by one shape. So first we will see this kind of shape, what it is called. We will see this kind of shape, what it is called. It's called as a cuboid or a parallelopiped. Okay, so a shape, this kind of a shape is called as a cuboid or a parallelopiped. Now have you seen a brick? Brick is also a cuboid shape. Now we'll see this. Any object shaped like a brick is called a cuboid. So it's a cuboid. Now how many edges? Now what do you mean by edges? Edges means these lines. These lines are called as edges. So how many edges does a cuboid have? Now see, here I can see only one side. So I can tell you there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can see only 7. But if you see a cuboid like this, see, it has got 12 edges. 1, 2 this, 3 this, 4 this, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Here also you can see it clearly. 4 this side, 4 back side, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. So it has got 12 edges. And how many corners? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can see the red dots. You can count here. So it has got 8 corners. And these plain sides, these are called as surfaces. These are called as surfaces or faces. It has got 6 surfaces altogether. The plain sides. Okay, these are called as surfaces. So a cuboid, they are all flat in shape. They are straight flat in shape. If we place a cuboid on a slide or a park, tell me whether it will slide or whether it will roll down. It will just slip. It will not roll like a ball. It will just slip down like this. So a cuboid or a parallelopiped has 12 edges, 8 corners and 6 flat surfaces. And if I place a cuboid on a slide, it will slip down but it will not roll because it has a flat surface. Now let's go to the next shape. Now have you seen a clown's cap? Yes, its shape is like a cone. Now I had shown you here, see, ice cream cone. Ice cream cone is also of a conical shape, or mehendi cone. The mama makes mehendi. Have you seen a mehendi cone? Yes, that is also a conical shape. Now a cone. In a cone you have one corner, and this is called as a edge. This is one surface or edge. Okay. Now suppose if I also a cone has one edge and one corner, and the base, this base is circular. This base is circular, and if I put this on a slide, I put this part. This part is curved. It is curved, and if I put the curved surface on the slide, it will roll down. It will roll down. Now cylinder. So in this picture you can see what I was saying exactly, that the cone has a vertex. This is the curved surface area, this curved surface area, and this is the edge. This round thing is a edge. Okay, and this part is the plane surface. It is a plane surface. Now let's get back to the next part. That is, now if you see the water bottle over here, we saw the water bottle, or you can see the steel dabba out over here. So the steel dabba, so that is called as a cylinder. Now it has got a circular base is called a cylinder. Now a cylinder has two edges but no single corner. It does not have a corner, so it has got two edges like this. The base and the top both are flat, and it is circular. It is circular. The turning surface between them is a curved surface. So this all, if you take this water bottle and if you put it on a slide, means if you put the rolling part, it will roll, but if you keep this surface like this, it will just slide down. So when we put an object with its flat surface on a slide, it slips down, but if we place its curved surface on the slide, the object rolls down. Now what is a sphere? So we saw what is a cuboid, we saw what is a cone, we saw what is a cylinder. Now this sphere, a ball is a sphere, earth is a sphere. So a sphere has no edges, no corners. None of the part of the sphere is flat, it turns continuously. Thus a sphere has only a curved surface. Now let's match these. Now try this. Does a sphere slip or roll? It will roll because it has got a curved, it is totally curved surface. Now you have to match this. It's very easy. This is a cuboid, sphere, cylinder, cone. Now which of the following objects will slide, which ones will roll? What is this? This is a fruit, or you can say it is circular, so this is going to roll. And if I have to write it in sentence, the fruit will roll as it has a curved surface. Second, now the second object, it's a box. It will slide, the box will slide as it has a flat surface. Now this is a, so if we put the curved surface of the jar, it will roll, and if we keep the flat surface, it will slip. Fourth one, rolling pin. It is the rolling pin will roll. Okay, so this is how you are going to write. Okay, which of these objects, say which of the objects will slide, which ones will roll. This ball will roll, dice will slide or slip, this will roll, this will roll, and this will slide. Or yeah, now over here, how many edges and how many corners? So here it will have 12 edges and 8 corners. One edge and one corner. No corners and 2 edges. Here no edges, no corners. Okay, so now here there is one practical one. You have to open the paint brush and you have to draw the different geometrical figures, shapes that are there in the paintbrush. There is a tool, there is a tool kit, and in that tool kit all geometrical shapes are there, and you have to color them. So here children, we come to the end of this chapter. I'll meet you soon in the next chapter.